Okay, so in a few minutes, the special program for version 5.1 is gonna start. And yeah, of course, I'm gonna react to it. I'm really excited to see what's in store for us in this new update. Obviously, we're getting a new Archon Quest, and probably Xilonen is gonna play a big role in that one. And yeah, Xilonen is obviously gonna be the new character. They have already announced that, but now we're finally gonna see her moveset and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm potentially gonna roll for her on my free-to-play alt account. Because I don't really have any built Geo characters there, and it would be cool to have her be the first one. And also I've heard she's a really good support. So it would be nice to have another one of those on my alt account to make 36 Starring the Abyss a bit easier. And also I just have a lot of Primo gems because, you know, I was saving for Shenhe, but, well, if Shenhe doesn't get a rerun again, then I'm not gonna save anymore. I'm just gonna roll for Xilonen. But yeah, it kind of depends on Shenhe. But I've seen some leaks, I'm not gonna lie. And if they are true, I'm not gonna talk about what exactly those leaks said, but if they are true, then it doesn't look like Shenhe is gonna get a rerun again. Another update without Shenhe, which is ridiculous. Like, I think she actually broke Eula's record of longest 5-star without a rerun. But, well, it is what it is. I would really like to get Shenhe for my Ayaka on my free-to-play alt account, but, well, we will see. I'm very interested in what exactly the banners are gonna be. If the leaks are true or not, I don't know. But yeah, whether I actually roll for Xilonen kind of depends on if there's gonna be a Shenhe banner. Yeah, also, how is this gonna be presented this time? Because when they announced the special program, they didn't have any, chibi characters in the announcement. So it might not actually be voiced this time. Because all the other languages had the chibi characters in the announcements, but English didn't. And I think that has something to do with the voice actor strike that's currently going on. So I don't know. Is it just gonna be presented in text form this time, or are they gonna, I don't know, show us the Japanese special program like they did with the Japanese Kinage trailers? No idea what they're gonna do, but, well, we'll see. Okay, there we go. The wrong subtitle language. Wait a minute, I'm gonna set it to English. I actually had it set to English. I don't know why it suddenly changed to German, even though I am German. Okay, no, there we go.
This is a distress signal for the masters of the night.
Oh yeah, we actually meet Sidlali. Okay, there's the confirmation. There we have Xilonen. She looks cool. Interesting voice. But I play the game in Japanese, so the English voices don't really matter to me that much. Some really cool looking attacks as well.
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
His soul is temporarily.
Oh, is this? Yeah, she has the noses there in her hand. Oh, nice. I don't think we've ever seen the noses in the trailer. They only revealed those in game. Usually. This is a new boss, I guess. Probably need this boss's materials for Xilonen, right?
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my
Captain is back as well.
We have to make the decision.
Oh, that looks like a big battle.
And now.
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection.
Big battle against the Abyss.
Doomed from the start.
You presume too much. Humanity's survival is worth any price.
What is happening? Yeah, a lot of Abyss monsters here. Oh my god, are we actually gonna have like a really big battle in this Archon Quest?
See her again.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
If I could go back.
Okay, Malvika's still doing some crazy shit even though she actually lost her power, kinda, during
Something similar.
previous Archon Quest.
You should know exactly what I mean.
Yep, once again, that looked amazing, like all the trailers do. I'm so excited for this Archon Quest. And immediately we got the first redemption code. Okay, that's quick. So yeah, this is probably gonna be one of the shorter streams, since, you know, we have only one character and probably no new area. At least I haven't heard anything about a new area on the map. Maybe you're gonna get one, I don't know. They also didn't really show any new map areas in the trailer, I think. Usually they do that when there's one. Yeah, it looked like there's gonna be like a huge battle between like the people of Natlan and the Abyss. And obviously the Fatui are also gonna, you know, have some plans for, I don't know what, I mean, they want to take the Gnosis, of course, but are they gonna interfere in that battle? It's gonna be interesting to see. And yeah, it seems like we're gonna see Marika fight again. Also interesting because, like I said, she kind of lost her power. There's the little buddy.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version.
Oh, okay, so we
5.1
get
special
random
program.
NPCs.
My name is Gabe, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
Oh, from the localization team. Okay, instead of the voice actors. I see. So that's what they're doing. Because the voice actors are not available currently because of the strike. I get it. Okay.
I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally.
You know, this
I'm
is
sure that
fine.
everyone
I don't
else is
mind.
just as
It's okay.
excited to find out about the new
Obviously, it
update.
would be better with, you know, actual playable characters and their voice actors, but they're doing what they can with the current situation, you know. Can't really blame them.
Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
Xilonen is a famous smith from the Children of Echoes, one of Natlan's 6 tribes.
Yeah, Smith, right? She's gonna forge an ancient name for us. That's what Marika said at the end of
You name it, and she'll make
the
it.
second act of the Archon Quest.
We've already seen some of her creations, actually.
Oh, really?
She created the Pyro Archon sunglasses.
Oh, she made the sunglasses.
Turbo Twirly.
And Kachina's
You'll
Turbo
be able to see
Twirly.
even more of her handiwork,
Interesting.
including the weapons of some of our new upcoming Natlan characters.
Wow, she's forged so many
And some of the
Yeah,
weapons.
and they're all really
Natlan
varied.
weapons.
She's meant so much respect in Natlan, but her job is really challenging.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
her secret?
looking at her, you would not
Xilonen is
think
a
that she's
really
a
skilled
smith, but
her work mindset
well.
is the true key to. Xilonen actually forged some special equipment that make it easier to get around. Let's take a look.
Great.
yeah, of course she has some movement-related skills, like all the Natlan characters so far. But what exactly is it? Oh, roller skates.
Cool.
Yeah.
And she can skate up the walls.
Climbing
That's
ropes
cool.
So easy.
Yeah. She can even stop in the middle of
She
her
can
climb
just
and take in the
she can
sound
just
of view.
stick to a wall like that?
I bet she finds a lot of inspiration that way.
That is so cool. Oh, I can't wait to explore Natlan with her.
When she
I don't
finds
have
something
any
interesting,
Natlan
she
characters on my alt
immediately
account
switches
yet,
into
except
action.
Kachina, but I haven't built her there. I only built her on my main account. So yeah, Xilonen is gonna be a game changer on my alt.
Speaking of
terms
intense,
of movement
let's
in
discuss her
Natlan.
battle mechanics. Xilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next
Okay,
to
so
her?
what do her skills
They
do?
look like
Her normal
gems,
attacks look
right?
amazing.
Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Xilonen herself.
Whoa,
They're
those are super
samplers.
shiny. They really suit Shilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro,
Okay, so you
Cryo,
can
or
infuse
Electro
them
characters
with
to your party.
elements.
For example,
Right.
if Mualani is in your party, then one of Shilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro. And when Xilonen activates that
Okay.
sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to
And
Hydro
reduces
damage.
resistance. Okay, so
Oh,
there's the
okay.
support aspect
Well,
that I was hearing
how do you
about.
activate the samplers?
Because
It's
people, I've been in the
When
Xilonen
Xilonen has
subreddit
at least
for a
2
bit,
samplers
and
of
people
an
there have
element
been
other
saying
than
that she's
Geo,
like an
then
insane
hitting
support.
enemies with her normal attacks
Like some
will
people have
build
even
up
been
nice
saying
soul
that
points.
she's on par with
The
Kazuha.
nice
I don't know
soul
about
points are
that
at their
yet.
maximum
I'm gonna test
level,
that because I have
and all
Kazuha in my
samplers
alt,
will be
but
activated.
yeah, we'll see.
This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
She's also a healer,
Shilonen's
right?
abilities work best
think.
when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or
So a
Electro
healer
characters
with
in your party.
resistance shred.
Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Xilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters.
What
If
happens
Shilonen's
if
samplers
it's
are
just
aligned
Geo?
with Geo, then her normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly
Okay.
accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Xilonen also has a talent that should be helpful for exploring Natlan. When Xilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Oh, you can regain phlogiston
Shilonen's
that way.
elemental
That's
burst
interesting.
deals AoE Geo damage, and if she has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then her burst will restore HP to active characters.
Ah, yeah, there's the
set
healing
in her
aspect that I've been hearing about. Okay.
Right,
So yeah, I
that's
was
all
right
we
about
have for
that.
Shilonen's skills.
Healer and support.
Oh, I forgot to mention
That's a good
something
combo.
important.
What is it?
Ancient names. Xilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The Pyro Archon even appointed her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Ancient names record the
Right,
dates
that
of
was at the end of
Natlan's
the
heroes,
Archon
right?
quests,
It's
the current
amazing
one.
she can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan
So we already
cherishes
kind of
its
knew
ancient
about
names.
that she
Few
can
have
forge
the honor
ancient
of being
names. It's
recognized
nothing
by
new.
past heroes, and even fewer individuals have the ability
Yeah, the
to
more I
forge
see
ancient
her
names.
here,
Be sure to check out
like
Tribal
in-game,
Chronicles Nanatskayan in version 5.1
the more I like her
to
design.
learn an
I wasn't
ancient
that
name forging.
impressed by her design at
And,
first,
just
but
like
you
in
know, it looks
version
really good in game,
5.0,
gotta say.
Travelers can earn extra primo gems and level up materials by completing Xilonen's Tribal Chronicle during version 5.1.
Yeah, okay, extra
Speaking of
materials
forging an ancient
by
name for
completing
Traveler,
the
at
quest.
end of
It's the
last
same for
Archon quest,
Mulan and
the
Kinish,
Pyro
right?
Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The Traveler is an outlander, so their adventures in Natlan aren't recorded in the Night Kingdom. If those deeds aren't recorded, then it's going to be pretty tricky to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
During the
Yeah, it's gonna be
version
interesting how the
5.1
ancient name's
Archon
gonna
quest,
work for
we'll
the
have to figure
Traveler.
out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of
And
the
there's
Night Wind.
Chidali,
Her
right.
tribe is said to be extremely knowledgeable.
She also has a
about the
very
Maya,
interesting
so
design,
she
but
might be able to
I'm
turn
not
the
sure if I'm
tides
gonna
in our
roll for it.
favor.
What is that
Of
face?
course,
What?
the Traveler's ancient name won't be the only obstacle. The threat of the
Okay.
Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroron, a mysterious member
there's
of the
Auroron,
Masters
right.
of the Night Wind,
Okay,
is
so
working on a secret
because of
plan.
the
Ooh.
Ignition trailer, I
There's
think it was
so
called, right?
much
The
to
first
look
Natlan
forward
trailer.
to.
We already know
Travelers
that
can
he
also
is the
earn
traitor,
extra
right?
primo gems from
That
the
he's the one
Archon
working
quest,
with
right?
Captain.
You're exactly right. Just like in version 5.0.
So
Travelers
yeah,
can
that was
earn
kind of
an
a
extra
spoiler,
500
I guess,
primo
in one
gems
of the
if they
early
complete
trailers.
Natlan Archon
But it's still
quests
gonna be
Act
very
3 and
interesting
Act 4
to meet
during
him
version
and see what he's all
5.1.
about and
But
why
that's not all.
he is working
Extra
with the
rewards
Fatui.
will also be available for exploring Natlan during version 5.1. Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra primo gems by completing.
Oh, yeah, they
related
talked
world
about that in the
quests
developers
and
discussion, I
increasing
think.
Natlan
Right,
exploration
we're getting
progress.
Primo Gem rewards
Travelers who
for
already
exploration
reached the
progress in
required
the
amount of
future.
progress in version
So that's
5.0
nice.
can
Some more
directly claim the
Primo
rewards
Gems.
during the new version. In version 5.1, travelers will be able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure Trace.
Aphid Treasure
They'll work
Trace.
together with Xilonen to track down and capture phlogiston aphids. It's not as simple
Okay.
as I make it sound, though. These creatures have been corroded by the abyss, which caused
So you
them
just
to grow
track
unnaturally
down these
large.
things and then fight them?
Wow, is nothing
Okay.
safe from abyssal corrosion? Natlan's really going
Yeah, I
through
mean,
a
as far as
tough
events
time.
go,
Tell me
this
about it.
is pretty
Luckily,
standard, I
the
guess.
corrosion levels are
Nothing
still
too special.
reversible. Start by
From the looks of
unleashing
it.
attacks. Travelers who
Okay,
venture
now they're gonna
into a
talk about the new
specific
boss.
underground cavern will discover a secret source automaton that was left behind
Looks
by
pretty
a
cool.
lost civilization.
And seems to
The
be
secret source
Pyro, also
constructor
Electro,
awaits
okay.
all
2
challengers.
elements.
If you manage to beat this new boss, then you can earn special materials.
I bet Xilonen would love to get her hands on the parts of that.
Okay, so that's
automaton.
their way of saying that Xilonen needs the materials from this boss. But yeah, that was pretty obvious, because they wouldn't introduce a new boss
Let's move
in a
on to
version
the
with
event
only one
wishes.
new character
In the
if
first
that
half of
character
version
didn't use the
5.1,
materials from that boss.
travelers can look
And
forward
there
to
we
an
have the
event
banners.
just
Okay,
for
Xilonen and
Chiori.
Chiori
A
in the
new
first one.
5-star sword, Peak Patrol
Okay, I
Song,
love Chiori, but I
featured
already
on the
have
weapon bin.
C1 on my main
And
account,
in the
so not
second
gonna
half of
roll
version
for any more
5.1,
constellations.
we'll have
And
returning
I don't
event
really need
wishes for
Chiori on my
Nahida
auto account, I
and
think.
Hu Tao.
And second
Yes,
phase is
and
Nahida
new
and Hu
four-star
Tao. I
weapons
see,
will
so no
also
Shenhe
add to
again.
the weapon battle
Well, that at
in
least means I
version
can
5.1.
just roll for
Keep an eye
Xilonen
out
without
if
having
you're
to worry about
interested in
Shenhe for now.
I can't
But
wait.
still,
But it's
why
about
are
time
they
for our
not
first
giving
break.
Shenhe a
See
banner?
you soon, travelers.
It's
See you soon.
ridiculous how long it's been since Shenhe's last rerun. To put it into perspective, Honkai Star Rail was released and had its first anniversary in the time since Shenhe's last banner. Yeah, that's actually true, believe it or not. When Shenhe had her last banner, Honkai Star Rail wasn't released yet. It's so insane. Fun thing is, Shenhe's last banner was also shortly after I created my alt account, and I wrote for Ayaka there and got Ayaka, and I also wrote for Shenhe, but I didn't get her, and then I was like, oh, whatever. She's gonna have a rerun in a few months, and then I can get Shenhe to support my Ayaka. Well, it's been 1.5 years since then. More than 1.5 years, I think.
Welcome back, travelers.
It's
I'm sure that
ridiculous.
everyone can figure out where we're at.
Yep, it's Sumeru City. Things are looking really festive.
That's because
Okay, back
we're
to
celebrating
Sumeru.
Nahida's birthday in version 5.
Oh, that's why
I
Nahida
still
has a
remember
banner, I get it.
Sabzeruz
The
Festival
Sabzeruz
happening
Festival.
during the Archon Quest 2 years ago.
Oh, that's cool. We are gonna have an actual Sub-Zero's Festival without the Academia interfering.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad.
Yeah, it was
Especially during
sad.
that third instance of when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage.
Yeah,
The
that.
sudden change of music was so
Oh, that really was one of the
The
saddest
trailer
trailers.
really helped out by exposing the Academia and
These
Nahida
guys are
as
honestly
a
doing a good job
wonderful
presenting
club.
all this.
But we
Even
all
though, you
feel
know,
like she
at
deserves
some
a
points they do
true
sound like
birthday
they're just
celebration,
reading off a
right?
script,
Yeah,
which is
absolutely.
fine, you know. It's not their
So,
job to
in
do
version
this,
5.1
but they
event,
stepped up and did
Chromatic
it
Mode of
because the
Candies
voice
and
actors
Roses,
can't currently.
travelers will
I
get
think
the
so
chance
far
to
they're
give
doing a good
Nahida
job.
the birthday
And we
celebration
do
that
get
she
a free
deserves.
Candace, it seems.
All right, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. On my main account, Candace is already C6, and on my old, I don't
Yeah,
really
let's
use
do
her.
it.
But
Whoa, that's
still
a
nice, you
lot
know.
of
I like
people.
Candace.
It looks like
She's
they're
awesome.
secretly discussing something.
This year, the
Also,
Academia
Collei,
is
Tainari,
organizing a
Dia,
birthday celebration
a lot of
unlike
Sumeru
any other.
characters in this
They
event.
give it as a small way to
It's
make
cool.
up for their past mistakes. Plus, the Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru.
And once
to
again,
prepare a
Ether's the
special
Traveler.
surprise for Nahida.
Like always in official
Oh,
material.
I can't wait to see her reaction.
I still think
Of
they should
course,
make it
a
more
surprise is
50-50 between
only as
Ether and
good as your
Lumine instead of
ability
just
to
using
keep it
Ether
a
all the
secret.
time.
So don't give
But
it
so
away,
well.
Travelers.
At this point, I don't
The
think they're
flower
ever gonna do
carriage is
this.
This year, our Sumeru friends have created a miniature carriage to simulate the parade. That way, it can go off without a hitch.
That's so
Why
nice of
make a
them.
miniature carriage
And
when...
the
Oh,
Traveler
okay,
will
there
serve
is
as the
a
Knight of Flowers during the
actual
real
carriage,
parade,
not just miniature.
escorting the carriage along the route.
Wow, so the Traveler is like Nahida's protector.
Yeah, it looks like the Aranara are also involved in the festival. If you want to learn more about this year's Sub-Zero's festival, including the birthday surprise, then be sure to check out the event during version
Oh yeah,
5.1.
I will definitely
It's
check
time
out
to
that
make some
event.
memories sweeter than candied ice
Nahida
cream.
deserves a nice
Travelers
birthday
can
for
also look
once,
forward to
after
different
500
types
years of
gameplay
just
during the
being
event.
imprisoned.
Remember, the travelers can take it for a spin during the event, rocking carriage. The goal
Okay,
is
that's
to
cool. We can
control the
actually
direction of
drive the
carriage to
flower
avoid
carriage
obstacles while gathering
in a
as
mini
many
game.
flowers as possible.
Okay.
Collect blessings along the way,
I
and
like
you'll
that.
Be able to obtain a higher score.
Seems pretty
Nice.
simple, you know,
The second
but
event, in a reflection of reality
still gonna
and
be fun,
dreams,
probably.
Travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies
And of
within
course,
the
dreams
and fix
are important.
So one of
Since
my
it's an
special
event about
dreams.
Nahida, of
For the
course.
third event,
There's
Shadow
gonna
of
be
the
something
Night's
with
Blade,
dreams.
The Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil on behalf of the Dendro Archon.
And then
Earn
your
points by
typical
defeating as
combat
many
event.
enemies as possible.
As
Increase your
expected.
performance level and in addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers other exciting events. In Feast of Pursuit, travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their
Okay,
own
another combat
difficulty setting.
event.
Oh, cool. In Reminiscent Regimen Thrill, travelers will team up with each other in co-op to tackle
Co-op
a challenge
event.
with 4 random stages.
Oh, it's
Each
one of these
challenge will
coin
feature
collecting
different
ones, I
remnants
see.
reinforcements. Using a
Oh, but
buff that
also
works with the
fighting, not just
specific
coin
stage
collecting.
design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
It's bosses. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Are we gonna get the achievements for fighting the bosses in co-op from this event? Oh, more echoes! Yes, finally! I've been waiting for that.
Echo is really
Okay, so Keqing there and Chongli, yeah, Keqing. Who else?
Beautiful. She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Who else?
Whoa,
That's a
save
cool
some
looking
excitement
trail
our
for
other
Keqing.
updates. During version
Is it just
5.1,
Chongli and
a few
Keqing?
familiar
Really, just
faces
two?
will also be added
Oh,
to
come
Genius
on.
Invocation
Could add a
TCG.
bit more.
Travelers can look forward to
And
new
well, of
character
course,
cards,
TCG
monster
update.
cards,
Chiori
and
is now there,
action
that's
cards.
nice. Maybe I'm gonna build a
Version
deck
5.1
with
is
Chiori.
absolute-
That's not all. There's an old friend we haven't seen in a
Old
while.
friend.
Wait, do you mean...
That's right.
Lieben!
Back in
Lieben is
version
back,
5.1.
yes!
Like always, travelers
Everyone
can
loves this
trade
guy.
items for primo gems and level up
Because he
materials.
just basically gives out free Primo Gems. Best NPC in the game.
Materials will be available
No, he
during
isn't.
this
Not as long as
visit.
Chat exists. But he
Awesome.
can be the second
That
best
should be
after
all
Chat.
for the version 5.1 events. That means it's about time for our second break.
You got it. We'll be right back, travelers.
Okay, another break. And then there is more, apparently. At least that's what it sounded like. They're probably gonna talk about the quality of life changes that they already presented in the developers discussion. Yeah, I didn't make a video about the developers discussion this time because there wasn't really anything super big that I felt like was worth making a video about, but there were still some nice changes, so yeah, let's see if they are gonna talk about those now at the end of the stream.
Welcome back, travelers. it's time to jump into the system optimizations.
Yeah, system
First up,
optimizations.
the
Okay.
skip feature will be
Like I
added
thought.
to the Spiral Abyss. This change
Yeah,
allows
this
you
one
to
is
skip
actually
floor 9
huge
in the
because
new
now
update
if you
have
36
obtained
study
full
Abyss, you
stars
can
on
just
floor 11
skip
of the
floor
previous
9 and
Spiral
10,
Abyss. Obtaining
which
full
is
stars on
amazing.
floor 12 will allow you
And
to
if
skip both
you
floor
only
9
like
and
get
floor
all the
10.
stars in floor 11, you
Hopefully,
can
this change
still
will create
skip
a smoother
floor
experience.
9. So
That sounds
yeah,
so convenient.
it's
Yeah, I know,
definitely
right?
very
Just as
convenient.
a reminder, the Primogem rewards
And this
for
also
skipped
means we
floors
don't have
need
to
be
kill
claimed
all these small
manually.
saurians,
More rewards, such as
the
delayed
baby
reliquaries,
saurians,
will
every
be
time
distributed
the Abyss
automatically when
resets,
you
because you
open
can
the
just
Spiral
skip that.
Abyss interface.
It's so
In
mean that
addition,
they put the
you
baby
can now
saurians
open
in, I think,
multiple
floor
domain
10 it was,
reliquaries at
right?
once. The filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters
We
so
can
that you
now
don't have
set
to
specific
them every
filters
single
for
time.
each
You
character,
can also sort by affix for an
which is nice,
individual
but
artifact
I'm not
slot.
sure if I'm gonna use
Those
that feature
preferences
much.
will also be saved. The character ascension mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A feature will also be added to the
Okay, that's
crafting bench
nice.
that allows you to filter recipes by character ascension goals. This will allow you to easily view and craft the number of materials that you need.
Yeah, that is a
Now,
very
you
nice
don't have to
change. That's gonna
calculate
be
the required
so
materials
useful.
and quantities in advance. You can do all of that at the crafting bench. Version 5.1 will also be adding other small optimizations. Be sure to check out future announcements
Okay,
for more
but they
information.
didn't say anything here that they
Alright,
didn't
travelers. Some of
mention
you
in
might
the
have already
developers
noticed,
discussion,
but
so
Genshin
okay.
Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
We've had an
Okay, talking about the
incredible journey
anniversary.
so far, right? Let's see where this path has
Are there gonna
taken
be
us.
any more
It's
anniversary
time
rewards?
to relive some amazing memories.
Let's do it.
Just okay, just looking back on the 4 years. Ooh, an animation. That looks cool. I love that they're doing more animations like that nowadays. It's so cool. King Electro? Why can't he do that in game? A big Electro Slash like that. It's like a mini Muso no Hitotachi. Lumine and Ether together. It's from the bedtime story Archon Quest, right? No, it was from that animated short.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what
I'm sorry, this is amazing, but I'm just once again kinda mad that Ether is the traveler in this. Why is it always Ether? It's like Hoyoverse suddenly doesn't wanna acknowledge Lumina anymore. Except as the Abyss sibling who appears once every year. All the people who chose Lumina as their traveler are just, you know, we want to be seen as well. It is an amazing look back on all the Archon quests and stuff. All the amazing cutscenes. Oh, this one, yeah, the scene where Raiden appears for the first time, still the best character introduction of any character in the game. And I will die on that hill. So Meru now. The Shenhe quest. Going Shenhe and still not giving her a rerun. Now we're in Fontaine. Back to Liyue. Back to Fontaine. Back to Inazuma. Back to Sumeru. Just, okay, it's not in any specific order. And now we have a 2D animation again. Against the Dragon Boss. What's he gonna do this time? Dendro. Some huge Dendro attack that he also can't do in game. Oru. And the Aranara. Now we're going through all the world quests, I see. And the story quests, I guess. And the event quests here with Garming. They're just showing everything. This is amazing. Kazuya's huge moment. Fight against Raiden. Zhongli shaves the Shao. Nahida erases Ukadavata. Yoimiya's second story quest. Usalor's death. The song is amazing as well. Yeah, Genshin is such a good game. I love it. I still love it so much. All the effort they put in it constantly, it just shows. Who's he fighting now? Abyss monsters? In the Night Kingdom? Did Mavica come there to help him at the end? What was that? I don't know. Or maybe he finally got the pyro power.
Wow, it's already been 4 years. Where's the time?
So they didn't talk about Pyro Traveler. So probably still not gonna get Pyro Traveler in 5.1. I think it's gonna take until the end of the Natlan Archon Quest for us to actually unlock Pyro Traveler.
Natlan's first OST album, Land of Tlayayala.
Okay,
is
new
about to
OST
be
album.
released.
Nice.
The album contains 3 discs
Getting some of the
featuring
Natlan music
78
now.
original tracks composed for Genshin Impact.
Yay,
Which
we
is
can
once again
finally
amazing.
add
I just
Natlan's
love
original
listening to the
soundtrack
music
our
while exploring
playlist.
Natlan. It's so good.
All right. That looks like all the information we have to share.
That means it's time for the special program to come to an end. Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think there's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
It is
I mean,
indeed.
we put so much work into this game over the years, and every version has been special, but I gotta say, 5.0, 5.1, these have been great.
Exactly. I mean,
They have been great.
seriously,
Yes,
Genshin
Natlan
Impact
so far has been
is
a
not
lot of fun.
only a game.
I've been
to me.
thoroughly
It's my
enjoying it.
work, it's my life.
Unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Once
Goodbye.
Again, thank you so
You did a
much
good
for
job
all
presenting
the
this.
support over these past 4 years.
You know, it would have been nice to
Hope
have the
see you
voice
again.
actors, but I understand why it wasn't possible this time. Thank you. Yeah, that was pretty good. Obviously, it wasn't as huge as the 5.0 live stream, of course, you know, that was to be expected. It was one of the smaller live streams, but still definitely a good one. I'm looking forward to Xilonen and to all the events and stuff, especially the Nahida birthday event. That's gonna be amazing. And of course the new Archon Quest, like I can't wait to see what this big battle is about that we saw in the trailer. And a little bit disappointed, you know, that Shenhe still doesn't get a rerun, but at least that means that I can just, you know, use my guarantee on Xilonen and then still have some time to save up Primo Gems for Shenhe. So it's fine, but despite that, I just don't understand why they are keeping certain characters from us for so long, especially since Shenhe actually got an outfit in the time since her last rerun. But yeah, enough about Shenhe. Let's just focus on Xilonen for now. I'm really looking forward to her. I'm definitely gonna test her support capabilities and see how well she does compared to Kazuha, since I do have Kazuha on my alt account. So yeah, that's gonna be an interesting comparison to make. Definitely gonna make a video about that. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin and other gacha content. I'd really appreciate it. And with that being said, have a nice day.